No. All right, we're rolling.
What's up?
What's up? Good to see you.
Good
Good
to
to
see
see you,
you.
Benji. May
Good to see you,
29th,
Isaac.
Thursday. Yeah, for those of you who are just turning in, this is Game of the Day Pod,
You should
where
say Friday because we're discussing a Friday game.
this is a Friday, May 30th game. This is
It's
Friday, May
Thursday, but we're
30th.
talking Friday.
We're talking about the future. And in the future, on Game of the Day Pod, Benji and I talk about the one free game on the MLB app being offered, and we will pick a side and wager on that game.
It's a free game. It's for everyone. We're communists, essentially, and that's why we support the free game of the day.
That's
We're not
exactly.
communists. I'm highly
I'm
anti-communist.
highly you couldn't find two less communist dudes than these two dudes.
But I do believe that baseball is for everybody, and that's what I like about the show we do.
I do I want no barrier to entry, absolutely, and I like, I like public television. This doesn't mean I'm not right. I do. So
Base,
anyway,
Baseball
yeah,
should be an amendment. So
base, yeah,
should be in the Constitution. It's insane
yes.
that. So this is actually my form of patriotism, doing this with you, to say that baseball belongs to everybody, and when it does, I'll be there.
I couldn't agree more. I'm completely aligned with that. Completely aligned. And
Okay.
I mean, when I talk about this project with other people talk about, watching the Cubs, watching the Braves growing up, being able to have I mean, even the Braves are cable, but I'm just talking the Cubs and WGN baseball on television when you come home from school is meaningful. And there's a last bastion of it, and so we're celebrating that.
Yeah, and now that gambling is so legal throughout the country, not everywhere, there's a version of, you place your $5 bet, or this isn't that you don't have to be you don't have to be Jeff Bezos, but you can place a $5 bet on a game that's free for you to watch, and you can sit home and eat Chick-fil-A or whatever you're eating and
And enjoy.
have a domestic beer and make a $5 bet
Absolutely.
on the free game.
Some of the pros call that a watch them win. People like to watch them win, and absolutely, I would gladly, for a free TV game, let me put $5 on it, and all of a sudden I care. It's great. It's
If
great.
if I owned a bar or a gastropub or a bar and grill, I would say there's a world because oftentimes you'll go to these places like, we don't have Time Warner, we don't have Spectrum, we don't have, oh, so sorry, oh, we have DirecTV, whatever it is. But there's a world where they just go, we played the game of the day every day. So, anyways,
That's such a good idea.
the game of the day bar.
It's a great idea,
When I win the lottery, we're opening it,
dude.
and I'm calling it Isaac's game of the day bar.
And I'll take book in the back. I mean, for sure. That's
You'll be in the
I will.
kitchen. You'll come out here and there, and
I'll bring out my rubber band, and that would be so great.
okay. So
All right, great.
tomorrow's game of the day. I'll
Which
tell you
we're
what.
off a win. We're off a win. We're off a win. We both like the under, and the Royals Reds most recently. We're off a win. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, we're off a win. Of course, it was an under. Royals Reds. Was that right?
Yeah,
Of
and that
course, we
Cameron
got that right.
kid, that Cameron pitched another beauty. That guy is the truth, man. Snag
Yeah.
him if you do fantasy baseball or whatever.
So tomorrow's game of the day is the Nationals, who have 26 wins and 30 losses this year, against the Diamondbacks in Phoenix. And the Diamondbacks, believe it or not, now have a losing record. They were sort of
It's crazy.
competitive, and now they're at 27 wins, 29 losses. And
Cold.
you got Irvin against Kelly, Jake Irvin against what's Kelly's first name? Merrill Kelly.
Merrill,
That's right. Both of
like
these
my
guys
wife.
are very
That's her middle
similar.
name.
Yeah. Your middle name's
Sorry,
Merrill?
my wife's middle name is Merrill.
Weird.
Just so weird. Yeah, Merrill Kelly. Look out.
Weird for Merrill Kelly, not for your wife.
Yeah, I agree. I never thought about it until you said it. Until yeah, it's a different spelling in the whole thing, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, Merrill Kelly.
Okay, first off, I want to just go broad. And Arizona has lost 7 of their last 10 games, and they've lost their last 2 games.
Wow.
Whereas Washington is heating up, and Washington has won the last 7 of 10 games, and they've won their last 2 games. I believe against were the Nationals playing it? No, I think the Nationals were playing the who were the Nationals playing? The
You're
Nationals
still
were
playing the
playing the
Braves.
Mariners.
Oh,
The Nationals
oh,
took
they're
2
on the
games in
West
a row
Coast.
against the Mariners that, believe it or not, is a pretty respectable team. No disrespect.
The Mariners are a very respectable team. The Mariners are currently my pick to win the AL West, I believe.
I don't think they'll hold on to it. There's something about the Mariners where I have no faith in them. Right now, the Astros have caught up with them. The Mariners are 30 wins, 25 losses. The Astros are 30 wins, 26 losses. And Texas is now not too far behind. So the
Texas is
AL, Texas is 27 wins, 30 losses. They only got 3 less wins than the Mariners, and they don't even have a winning record.
Cal Raleigh is doing MVP level things. They have a deep pitching staff. They have an effective bullpen. It's not a fun place to go, I mean, and it's I like the Mariners this year. All right, well, we're going to talk about it all season. We're going to talk about it all season. Okay.
Yeah, I personally
I mean, I
just
really like the Rangers, but they're not doing it yet.
they're not. I don't know who I believe in. I mean, honestly, I look at the AL West and I believe in the Angels and Athletics, but they're both playing really bad baseball according to the numbers.
Hmm.
But I like those teams. I don't know. So lately, I've been really in. Let's discuss the numbers here for the game.
Yeah.
We
What
have
Nick Irvin? How's he pitching? I mean,
Irvin's pitching pretty well. I feel like these two pitchers are very middle of the road pitchers and they have very similar numbers. Jake Irvin this year is 4-1, a 3.42 ERA.
okay.
In his last 7 games, he's got a 3.18 ERA with a 104 whip. Pretty good.
Tricky
Merrill,
game.
yeah, Merrill Kelly, 3.52 ERA, 58 strikeouts, 64 innings pitched with a 102 whip this year. Pretty good.
That's
Last seven
very good.
games, 2.51 ERA, 43 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts, almost a strikeout an inning, and a .86 whip. So these guys are both pitching pretty well.
What was the final
Um,
score of today's game? Sorry, go
Today's
ahead.
game was the Nationals playing the Mariners, so they have to fly to Phoenix
Oh, this
tomorrow.
is the game
Isn't the end of
one.
the world, but the Nationals blew them up. It was tight, and they went to the 10th inning, and then the Nationals scored 7 runs in the 10th
Sure.
inning
Ooh,
and took it
that's.
from Seattle for the second straight game. So
Hmm.
they took the series from Seattle, which is
Well,
noteworthy.
Mackenzie Gore threw a shutout and 8 strikeouts. I mean, he's nasty.
He's so nasty. I didn't hold on to him in a dynasty league, and now I'm kicking myself. Um,
I'm sorry. I know the feeling.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Did the
Um,
Diamondbacks play today, or are they coming off on a day of rest?
the
Diamondbacks did
Diamondbacks,
not play today.
they did not. And so
See,
they get a
that's
day of
that's
rest.
that's interesting. It could be a get right situation. Shake it off, think it over. No.
Maybe, but I'm pretty sure Cattell Marte,
Hmm.
uh, the dude I listen to, oh, what's his name? I listen to the
Oh,
baseball betting podcast.
sure.
He calls him like Cattell Marte to parte or something like that.
Great.
I think he has the flu or something. So
Hmm.
losing Cattell
Dude,
Marte in the Rangers lineup is significant, in my opinion.
and the Pirates just chewed these guys up. The Pirates came to Arizona and just ate them for lunch.
I like the Pirates. All right, let's discuss the numbers. So we have the Nationals at plus 180 on the
That's a
money
good
line.
value.
The Diamondbacks negative 218. This is all on DraftKings.
That's
The
very
over,
expensive.
it is, and the over under is 8.5. And at 8.5, the over is negative 122. The under is plus 102. And then the run line is plus 1.5 for the Nationals, negative 112, and the Diamondbacks, negative 1.5 runs at negative 108. Now,
Is Merrill Kelly a good pitcher at home? So I'm asking too many questions. You keep going. You're doing great. I'll just listen.
no, you're right. Let's look.
Yep. Okay.
Let's see how Merrill Kelly pitches at home. That's a fair question. Merrill Kelly at home is really good. Way better than
Mm-hmm.
away. He's got a
Mm-hmm.
2.35 ERA at home and a
Mm-hmm.
4.59 ERA away.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say
I mean,
this, he's
because
got
it's
the
fishy that it's. Go ahead.
288 ERA during the day, 392 at night. I like to
And
look at that kind of stuff too.
is it a night game?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a night game. But
yeah.
overall, I think the road away split is more significant. Irvin's, since you asked about Kelly,
Hmm.
Irvin away is 369, at home 292, so better at home. So
Sure.
both these guys like to be home, but whatever.
Who doesn't?
Something that might not be too significant, but I look at a lot. And the more I do this, the more I see what Vegas is thinking with their numbers. And so what I do is for each team, I go, so in this case, we have two righties. So for the home team, I'll look at what are your stats versus a right-handed pitcher at home. And for the away team, I go, what are your stats versus a right-handed pitcher away?
Hmm.
And I whittle it down to around the last 2, 3 weeks. So this is since May 10th.
Sure.
So this game's in Phoenix, right-handed pitchers away. The Nationals are 11th in baseball, so not that bad, and they're hitting 263. And then when I look at right-handed pitchers at home, the Arizona Diamondbacks are 15th, not too far off, and they're hitting 258. So very,
Mm,
very similar. And so when
totally.
I look at where these odds come from, I go, okay, that's been my knee jerk thing to look at, and I think it's very telling of where the odds come from. And so after looking at all of this, I think this game is very even. Actually, you have the
Hmm.
Nationals who are super hot. When I look at what they're doing against right-handed pitching, the Nationals away and the Diamondbacks at home, very similar. Both these pitchers are similar enough that to take the money line with the Nationals at plus 180, though it technically is risky, but we're looking at a team that's won 7 of their last 10 in the Nationals versus the Diamondbacks that's only won 3. I kind of want to take the plus 180 Nationals, and that's my value bet. All right, I'm done talking.
I I I mean, I think it's a great analysis, and I know professionals have told me you bet numbers, not names. And if you told me that the Diamondbacks are hosting the Nationals tomorrow, I'm all about the Diamondbacks. I see the minus 210. I'm like, of course. But digging in the numbers, you're right, it's more even. I think we're getting better value on the Nationals at plus 180 tomorrow. I don't want to lay that much with a losing team that just got beaten up by the Pirates at home. I agree with you. I was thinking about the run total and maybe Arizona would rally, but like the pitching has been solid. I don't want to do an under tomorrow. I'm with you. Plus 180 on the Nationals. Dude, we're going to
There's
win $18. We could win $18 for
there's
10.
also a world where you take the run line with the Nationals and you get 1.5 runs at -112, which isn't that bad.
No,
If you want to be more conservative, but
I don't like it though.
I
Yeah.
like the 180. That's a
I,
good. That's pretty generous.
I think it's great. I think it's great. I'm with you. Totally rolling with you. Plus 180. Sticking with you. We won on that under. I like this plus 180 tomorrow. Let's go. Let's get some runs. Let's go underdogs.
I will also just say my last thought on this game and the fact that the Nationals seem to be heating up. I do think this is the time of year where younger teams start getting comfortable, start
Sure. Sure.
shaking the nervousness, or I'm the new guy, or who, oh my God, I'm hitting against my childhood idol, or pitching against my childhood idol. I think, I think this is the time of year where young teams can emerge. And I think the Nationals are showing that. And then, yeah, this seems like a 50-50 game to me, kind of.
Yeah.
And the
It's a
fact that the
50-50
Nationals
game.
have plus 180, so yeah, I also would just say one last thing. If this is a game where you're betting and you go, okay, well, this is a little risky. I'm betting on the Nationals against the Diamondbacks that, have a record of being really good, then just bet a little less, but take the plus 180.
I love it. Thanks so much. Great analysis. We'll see how we do tomorrow. All right.
All right, bud.
Okay. Be well.